like in cults for elderly women. They do like come into the village where they dance. Their dancing can get quite harmful at times. Yeah. Men do go to the shrine, they will bathe them in mud.
Wow.
Then they will come into the village with their hands on their forehead. The Kumai people originated from the Archiveheritage kingdom under the Bagi tribe. My name is Lavina. I'm from Shendam, from Plateau State.
So, do you have any idea how you guys originate and come and settle in Shandam?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Gumai people originated from the Archiveheritage kingdom under the Bagi tribe.
Okay.
Which is why, if you notice, our traditional attire goes in hand with that of the Bagi, which is the Archiveheritage. That's the only traditional attire that the Gumai people use. It's having the blue and the white design. Nowadays, you find it in different designs, but the color is just blue and white.
What is your major dish that you guys eat?
Our major dish is amora, but in our tribe we call it malam.
Malam?
Yes, malam.
Malam. Makes sense. Do you have any traditional practices that you guys normally do in your culture?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, tell me about them.
We have the pumpkin, which is a traditional ritual for the male.
Okay.
It's more like to welcome them into manhood.
Yeah.
So the men do go to the shrine, they will bathe them in mud.
Wow.
Then they'll come into the village with their hands on their forehead.
Wow.
They'll be in a row actually. So there will be people that will be coordinating them. Once they reach the village square, they will go into a circle making a dance.
Yeah.
So they'll just do their things.
Yeah.
And then once they are done, they'll go back to the shrine. For the women, we have what is called Nashe, which is for elderly women.
Elderly?
Yes, elderly women. It's more like in cults for elderly women. So during occasions, they do like come into the village where they dance. Like, we actually used to give them space because their dancing can get quite harmful at times. Yes.
Very aggressive kind dance.
Yes.
Okay.
Once more, as they start the dance, they will start it, not like from the beginning of the dance. They will start the dance quite okay. Once it reaches certain stage like that, and then you see they will just start,
How would you say civilization has either helped or damaged our culture?
As far as I'm concerned, our culture is still in practice, very much in practice.
Okay.
So it depends on how you taking this civilization. If you have allowed it to damage your culture, the effect will be on you. But I, in person, have taken civilization different from my culture in the sense that I still carry out my cultural practices when due. So civilization, I guess I use it during my academics, like our day-to-day activities, workplaces, but the culture, our culture is mostly defined by our mode of dressing, by the food we eat. So I don't think civilization will have any way to do with our mode of dressing. Your mode of dressing can still be influenced by your culture if you wish to. But if you want to allow civilization to come in between your mode of dressing, then it's fine. But because during our cultural days, if we still wear our cultural attire, that's to say that we remember where we're coming from. Our culture is still in us, and we stand for our culture. Because me, for instance, I cannot just tie wrap on my chest and be coming to school with it. It won't look nice. So we find this dressing to be more corporate. But that doesn't mean that we don't patronize our cultural attires. We do, but at a specific time.
Advise those your friends who don't know anything about their culture. What do you have to tell them? Tell them. Then you can even add your language inside, say, but just advice on the general.
Cynthia to be in specific.
Okay.
Cynthia, I'm telling you this, like, you need to acknowledge your culture, and then your cultural food. You should be the one like boasting about your cultural food. Cynthia.
Correct. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.